Hello everyone, welcome to the Parkinson's Wellness Club, where we're about community, support, and making a difference together. We are thrilled to have Evan from the Parkinson Foundation with us today. We're going to learn about the Parkinson's Foundation and talk about something close to our hearts, Moving Day Nashville. It's not just a walk, it's a celebration of movement and a powerful way to raise awareness and funds to fight Parkinson's disease. The Parkinson's Wellness Club is forming a team to join the movement, and we want you to join us. The Parkinson's Wellness Club is putting together a team for Moving Day Nashville. Click the link below and join our team. Let's make a difference together, step by step, move by move, and we will see you at Moving Day Nashville. I'm Lisa Kate with the Parkinson's Wellness Club, and we are excited today to have a representative from the Parkinson's Foundation, Mr. Evan Christian. Please introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the Parkinson's Foundation.
Yeah, so I'm Evan Christian. Well, thanks for having me, first of all. I'm Evan Christian. I just started with the foundation about a month ago, roughly 6 weeks to be exact. So I'm the development manager for Tennessee and Kentucky. So I cover pretty much all of Tennessee except for Memphis, which my boss covers. We're here to provide resources for you guys. I brought some today. I have more in the car too if we need any extra. Everything that we do for you guys is free. So that's something that we pride ourselves on. You never have to pay for any of the resources we have or any of the events that we do.
Can you kind of briefly describe what Parkinson's disease is and how it affects somebody that has the diagnosis of Parkinson's?
Yeah. So it's the second most common neurodegenerative disease out there behind Alzheimer's. As a neurological disease, it's going to affect your muscles. It's going to affect the way that you walk, the way that you eat, the way that you pretty much do everything. And like I said, there's different kinds. So it can manifest in different ways, whether it's, it makes your body rigid, so you might have trouble getting out of bed. But there's different ways to combat that. There isn't a cure at the moment, but that's what we're trying to, get towards eventually, hopefully. There's different ways to combat that. Like I said, exercising is a great way to do that. I know that someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's every 6 minutes now. And I know that it's 90,000 Americans are diagnosed every year, which was around 60,000 up as of like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And what's the reason for that? Well, why is that on the rise? Well, it could be a couple of different things. It could be we're getting out there and testing more people. It could be more access to healthcare. Could be that. But yeah, the number is 90,000 Americans every year are diagnosed with. So the chances are someone, if you're walking down the street, somebody's going to know somebody with Parkinson's, or someone's going to be impacted by Parkinson's, because it's just, the number just keeps growing.
Tell me about some of the things that you do with the funds that the Parkinson's Foundation raises.
Yeah. So we're proud to say that 84 cents of every dollar goes straight back into the Parkinson's Foundation, which is really high in terms of the nonprofit world. We give a lot of money to the just the local communities and different clubs and organizations. So that is another thing that your donations go to. We have something called the hospital safety guides, which I don't know if you guys have seen.
You've actually got.
Well, we have one that's much bigger, and I can go get it. I have one in my car.
Okay.
Where I can show you, and you can order it online, and we'll send it to you for free. But basically, if someone with Parkinson's, if they slip and fall, they need to go to the hospital for any reason, we have this guide. You hand it to a doctor or a nurse, and it has everything they need to know. I mean, it has like, this is when I need to take my medicine. I need to have it at a certain time, because that's very important. Mm-hmm. It has all the information they could possibly need without technically being trained in specifically Parkinson's. So I would recommend everyone has that. You can, like I said, order it online. I can show you how to. You can either go to our website and order it, or you can fill out a form that I have and then mail it, and they'll mail it to your house. But that's also an important resource that we have, for sure. There's a couple of differences between us and, let's say, the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which is a question that we get a lot. The Michael J. Fox Foundation pretty much solely focuses on research. And so do we. We focus a lot on research as well, but we also focus on several different areas too, such as, providing free resources for the community. Like this is just a very small sample size of like literary resources that we have. We're going to, physical therapy locations, doctor's offices, and putting like bookshelves there to, hopefully train some, nurses and people in the healthcare world to be better suited to treat Parkinson's. We have a center of excellence at Vanderbilt that we help out with. It's the only one in the state right now, so we're excited about that. We have a comprehensive care center in Knoxville at UT Medical. That's the only one of those in the state as well. And so, yeah, there's a lot of different ways to get involved in Parkinson's Foundation. But basically, whenever you're donating, you're donating to help find a cure, to help with our PD generation, which basically, if you haven't heard about that, it's genetic testing to see if you're if you're genetically predisposed for Parkinson's disease.
Interesting.
Yeah. So and so now you can actually do that from the comfort of your own home.
What are some of the things that the community can do to get the word out? Okay. Yeah.
I guess being involved in your local support group, because like this support group or like the Hendersonville support group, the Murfreesboro one is super active. They have like, I don't know if you guys are aware, but they have like 40, 45 members that attend like each one of their meetings. But there's also, our Nashville Moving Day committee that you can join to kind of like help us out, help us get sponsorships for Moving Day, help us with the logistics. And then local support groups, just getting out there, like doing exactly what you're doing with your social media advertising. Like you're doing a great job with that. So, just going out there, spreading the word like organically through grassroots, just kind of getting out there, going to local chamber of commerces, local city halls, things like that.
How did the COVID-19 affect the Parkinson's Foundation and maybe some of the other things that they see?
Yeah, so we definitely, like the rest of the world, had to pivot with a lot of the things that we do, since everybody was at home, couldn't really do any kind of visits or anything like that. So we did that in a couple different ways. So as you guys know, we have a big event every fall called Moving Day. That year in 2020, we had to make Moving Day virtual, so people could participate in Moving Day from the comfort of their own home, or go to a park on their own to participate in Moving Day, because we didn't want anybody to miss out on that. That's a huge deal for people with Parkinson's. The foundation, it's a great way to kind of get plugged in. But also, we have something called PD Health at Home, which started because of the pandemic.
Okay.
So basically, what that is every third week of the month, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have live fitness classes online. You can find that on our YouTube page. On Mondays, it's called Mindfulness Mondays. On Wednesdays, it's Wellness Wednesdays, and then Fridays, it's Fitness Fridays. So you don't have to join it live. We have all of the recordings in like basically our YouTube library. But basically, it's a great way to exercise from the comfort of your own home.
You have shared some fantastic information, fantastic resources. So, Evan, I'd like to close out with letting us know how and when and where and all the details about the exciting walk for this year.
Yeah, great. That's a great question. So we actually just secured a new location this year. How many of you have been to Moving Day before in the past?
Okay.
One?
Yeah,
have you been?
Yeah.
Okay. So traditionally in the past, it has been at Centennial Park. This year, we're excited to partner with Innsworth High School over in the Bellevue area to have it there. It just it gives us more flexibility with the space, better parking, less traffic. Really nice area if you've ever been over there. Innsworth is great. So yes, this year is going to be September 28th. So mark your calendars, which is a Saturday. It's going to be taking place from 9 to 12, so in the morning, a couple hours. We're going to have a lot of exciting things going on. We're going to have a raffle. We're going to have obviously a lot of exercise demonstrations. We're going to have people getting up and sharing their stories about Parkinson's and how it has impacted their lives. we're going to try to make this year extremely family friendly for, for the entire family. So we're going to have a lot of stuff for, if you have friends with kids, or if you have grandkids or your kids that you want to come and experience the whole day with you. There's going to be a lot for them to do there as well. So yeah, we're super excited about it. And if you guys, want to get involved, there's definitely a lot of different ways you can volunteer. There's we'll have a link where you can register for different tasks and different jobs if you do want to do that. But most importantly, we want people to register teams.
Excellent. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to building our team this year. So, Evan, I want to thank you very, very much for all the information that you've given us today. And hopefully this has been very helpful to our viewers. And always, please share these videos, like, and subscribe to our channel.